All right, we're checking out the drone video of the 8.2 acres on the Finley River. That's actually a small pond up in the meadow, at the edge of the meadow on the property. When the guys were out there, they discovered this pond. It was actually in the woods, uh, had quite a few trees growing in it, so they went in with the equipment, they cleaned it out. They had just done that a couple days before this video was taken. That's why it doesn't have very much water in it. Um, it's been now a few weeks, and I would say it's probably just about full. It has rained a couple times since then. So we're looking easterly over the property. You can see a pile of brush in the middle. Part of that is from when they cleaned out the pond. Part is just old stuff that was going to be burnt and never was. Looking easterly, the property's the highest in the meadow. We'll see in a moment it slopes down as you go south and east. It slopes down to the river, and the river is the lowest point, obviously. Really a unique property. We're only about 20 miles east of Springfield, Missouri, so the location is phenomenal. We've got direct county road frontage on Olga Road, gravel road, and we've got, I believe, a little over 400 feet of direct frontage on the Finley River on the east side of the property. We're looking easterly. The red truck is parked up on the meadow on the property. That's the high point up there in the meadow. So potentially a fantastic building site, high and dry, well above any kind of flood zone up there in the meadow. This is kind of an early fall video, so we're seeing just some of the color change in the trees. Phenomenal area for wildlife, for deer and for turkey. The Finley does have fish in it. You can float it, you can canoe it, you can kayak it. It gets bigger as you go southerly, but this section right here generally has enough water in it that you could get a kayak in there. The Finley is spring fed, so it's very clear. So we're looking down, that's the Finley River, and just before that is Olga Road. So Olga borders most of the south side of the property, and then as you get to the east side, the property is actually on both sides of the county road. So the bulk of it is on the west to the left, and then to the right on the east you have all that direct river frontage. So looking northerly, property sits to the left of the Finley River there. Extremely hard to get anything on a named river or creek in the Ozarks. And it's extremely hard to get anything close to Springfield. So to get something on the Finley that's close to Springfield is pretty phenomenal. I think we're going to try to get down fairly close and check out the actual river there. It looks like the water's fairly low, which is common at that time of the year. Nice and clear though. Beautiful gravel bottom, wide section of river with the gravel bottom. So off to the left you can see the county road, which goes up and crosses over the river. I don't know if you can see it, but if we pan up again you'll see what's called a low water bridge, which is essentially a concrete slab going over the river. And that bridge is just a few feet north of the property line. There's the low water bridge up in the distance. They're designed so that usually they'll have culverts in them so the water will flow through it, and when it gets high enough it just flows right over it. So that's what that is. So now we're north of the property, which is kind of checking out the general area. I imagine we're going to spin around and view the property from this angle, although maybe not. Great location, super private. I mean, up in the meadow on this property, it is just extremely private. You're a few seconds from the Finley River, which actually borders your own property here. There is a driveway, a new driveway that the guys cut in that comes off the county road and goes up the hill into the meadow. And I'm not sure how close we'll get to it with the drone because you can only get so close before you get into the trees. But from the county road, you pull off to the north, and there's the new driveway to the left, and there's an existing road to the right, and there's a gate set back. That's actually the neighbor's gate, and he uses that road to access his property, which sits to the north of this one. I don't know if you'll even see that really in the video, but we can look at it on the intro video when we play with the MapRight map. So this property, again, the truck is parked right in the meadow. As we look easterly, the majority of that meadow, other than just the northern tip, is on the property. The line comes through there, and it's hard to really see now. I mean, this is just the property. As we look southerly, you can see the pond off to the right. And we actually haven't been out there to verify that it's holding water, but the guy in particular, the guy that cleaned out that pond, really knows what he's doing. So we think it is holding water. Looking easterly, you can see the old burn pile off to the left. You could burn that as soon as long as it's not a windy or dry day, you could easily burn that. Okay, so we're headed toward the driveway. This is the new driveway that was cut in. So private driveway that leads right up to the meadow. Do we dare take the drone through the trees? I guess we'll see. Maybe. Oh. Someone's good at flying the drone, whoever was doing this one. So yeah, that is the private driveway. You could gate that if you wanted to. Now looking basically northerly into the meadow area. So definitely go to the website to check out the other videos. The intro video will be especially helpful, where we mess around with the interactive map. That same interactive map will be in the listing page, so you can zoom in and out and look things over. It gives you a great idea how the property sits. It actually is a surveyed property with survey pins at the corners. Potentially a phenomenal building site, but even just for recreation, even if you don't plan to build here for 10, 20, 30 years, to be this close to Springfield, to be on the river, and still be in an awesome area for deer hunting, it doesn't get much better than that. Gorgeous tract. Check out the website. Never had one like this, and this probably will go fast, so if it's already gone, then we apologize, but sign up for our newsletter, give us a call, touch base with us, let us know what you're looking for, and we would love to chat with you.